We are ready for you this weekend. I decided to say all of this morning so you know that from today through Monday, well, it's going to be just fun. Loads of musicals, loads of movies and entertainment programs, and also maybe a little bit of hard program for some people because we have to satisfy everybody. So it's going to be very interesting, I bet you. You just stick to us and let's give you the best weekend. Well, this morning on the show, we're going to start with the newspaper review, and we'll open the phone lines for you to call and make your contributions. But I keep saying on this program, your opinions. And when you're relating your opinions to the public, this is a national television, you must know the words, your choice of words. So you don't say, hey, Mr. This, Mr. President is this. You don't use the wrong choice of word, but you can tell them what if they're not doing what you expected, or maybe if they're not doing what the promises that was promised, and if they're not doing it right, you can tell them, hey, this is not what you gave us while you're about mounting that position. And if they're doing something you want to applaud them for, you can also do that. You know, we have mixed reactions, mixed feelings to things. But if you think these guys are doing well, say it. And if not, you say it, but don't insult people. Yeah, I hope we're on the same page. Today on the program, after the newspaper review, we are going to be looking at our entertainment industry and looking at the upcoming activities, looking at where we are today in entertainment. Lots of people feel that is what the government can even look at and make loads of generate funds from. So we're going to look at all of the challenges new artists are facing and to climb to the limelight in this country this morning. And that's what we're going to do this morning on the show. We go on this break, and when we come back, SuperDawn will continue. We'll start off with the newspaper review, and the lines will be open. Let's go on the break. We'll be right back.
SuperDawn, your daily live current affairs program where topical issues that border on politics, economy, sport, and sizzling national issues are analyzed, now holds every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Superscreen television. Let your voice be heard. Join us.
Ginger is a very popular spice that is used widely in cooking and can be processed in a variety of ways. It has quite a unique flavor and is an ingredient used in many savory foods. It also has long been used as a remedy for various ailments, whether alone or in conjunction with other herbs and spices. And researchers continue to show just how effective it can really be. Ginger has several benefits as it contains a compound known as 6-gingerol. The compound has so far shown that it might be able to slow or even stop cancer cell growth in prostate, pancreatic, and ovarian cancer. If abnormal or damaged cells are able to start growing out of control, then a cancer may occur. An early test indicates that ginger could hold the key to the treatment. The good news for nausea sufferers is that ginger has been shown to be quite effective at relieving the symptoms. Nausea can be very unpleasant symptoms and can have a variety of causes. Ginger has long been used by sailors as a remedy for seasickness and can also help patients recover through nausea symptoms after surgical operations. Many people have difficulty controlling their blood sugar level. If there's too much sugar in the blood, very serious complications can occur. Studies have shown that consuming just 2 grams of ginger powder every day can reduce blood sugar levels by 12%. It can also make improvements of around 10% in the long term. It also has a positive effect on oxidized lipoprotein, which can have a significant effect on health diseases. Menstruation can be quite an unpleasant experience for many women, with some suffering painful cramps and headaches every cycle. Pain during menstruation is known as dysmenorrhea and is a very common problem. Studies have shown that just a single gram of ginger a day can be enough to reduce both the duration of pain and their intensity. Every day we use our joints, and this results in wear and tear. Over time, this can result in a condition known as osteoarthritis, which is a fairly common ailment amongst older people. It can be very painful and can lead people to be unable to use their joints effectively. Studies have shown, though, that symptoms from osteoarthritis can be reduced with the help from ginger. Infections can really be quite unpleasant, and they can also be very easy to pick up. Though there are treatments available, it would clearly be not to get an infection, but ginger could help. Ginger contains a substance known as gingerol, and studies have shown it to be very effective in combating infections such as bacterial infections, viral infections, and some fungal infections. Stomach ulcers are painful lesions that are found on the stomach's internal lining. They are caused by a lack of protective mucus that protects the stomach's internal lining, allowing the lining to be harmed by stomach's digestive enzymes. Stomach ulcers are less likely to occur among people that consume ginger powder. One study shows that ginger can be effective at helping to prevent aspirin-induced stomach ulcers, in particular by blocking the activity of the enzymes responsible. One of the main causes of indigestion is a delayed emptying of the stomach, while an inability to digest as effectively as usual is also a common cause. Tests have shown, however, that ginger is able to speed up the emptying of food from stomach, which helps to prevent indigestion. Heart disease and high cholesterol levels are very closely linked. High cholesterol levels can lead to the buildup of cholesterol in the arteries, potentially blocking them. This can be and often is fatal. The cholesterol that is responsible for heart disease is known as LDL. A study was undertaken on people with a high level of cholesterol, which showed that in 45 days, 3 grams of ginger powder a day caused a considerable reduction in the cholesterol levels. Another study in rats shows
Welcome back. Well, we'll start with the newspaper review segment, and we have the Punch newspaper this morning. And this says, Buhari's bill on water resources splits northern and southern senators. And the writer says it's anti-power devolution, Akpabio. And we have this from Alero. It says, we've long been waiting for this bill. An executive bill sent to the Senate seeking to concentrate the control of water resources in the hands of the federal government has divided senators across regional lines. While northern senators support the bill and its objectives, their southern counterparts are opposed to it. Well, I don't know which one, but I'm going to read some of those that are opposed to that bill. We have Akpabio, Bayelsa, Ashafa, Adiola oppose the bill. Opposing the bill, the minority leader, Senator Godswill Akpabio, PDP, Akwa Ibom Northwest, who raised issues against Clause 3, warned against making a law that will lead to the federal government taking over the landed areas of riverine community, especially communities where the water bodies dries off. We also have some people against it. We have the majority leader, Senator Ahmed Lawal, that's APC Yobe's North, however, countered Akpabio, stating that the lawmaker was arguing in error. Well, I don't know. I guess you can call in, and so we can talk about that. We have this, and it's coming from the PDP, and it says, Our presidential candidate must be a nationalist. Well, that's that's from PDP. It must be a nationalist. Lagos printer adopts rape people he met on Facebook. This is a warning to all of you, all of us. Well, if you meet people on Facebook and you're Facebooking, you must be careful. There are some people that we've met on Facebook, and you're now friends. But that doesn't mean these are strangers. They are people you don't know from Adams. You don't know their upbringing, where they're from, what their beliefs. And some people disguise on Facebook. So you have to be careful. Man impersonates task force officials, makes 15,000 daily. I don't know what this country is turning to. But we have this one. Ambode Unilag VC advised civil servants on performance. The Lagos State Governor, Akinwumi Ambode, and the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatoyin Gundipe, have advised civil servants to embrace a positive mindset for optimal performance in service. That is true. Well, we'll have to take some of the stories and maybe the headlines, and we'll move to the next story. President to get 2018 budget on Friday, Saraki. Buhari Oshomole Okorocha meets ahead APC convention. Ekiti APC inaugurates 78-man campaign council. Well, we'll see if that 78-man campaign council will really unseat the party in power. Children's Day, senators demand Lee Sharibu Chibok girls release. Moving away from the Punch newspaper, we'll move to the News Telegraph this morning. And it says PDP leaders face trial over $150 million campaign funds. This writer says party chair, global candidate, ex-deputy governor, lawmakers sent to prison. We have another writer here saying Jonathan's ministers granted bail. Court grants ex-governor Jank bail. And you have police tear gas Shakaru and Wali supporters in Kano. Well, we also have in the papers, court declares Innocent Motors chairman wanted. And the writer says, Chukuma to George, you are just embarrassing me. I think I need to get that story. The chairman of the Innocent Motors, Innocent Chukuma, was yesterday declared wanted for fraud by Justice Mojisola Dada of an Ikeja Special Offences Court, Lagos, following his arbitrary absence for arraignment. Yesterday's proceeding marked the 5th time. That's from January 17th through February 9th and March 14th and April 25th. The Innocent Motors chairman bluntly refused to obey court orders on appearing to take his plea and the charges filed against him by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. Well, if you want to read more on that story, you need to get hold of the News Telegraph. We have this in the papers, and that's in the News Telegraph, and it says soldiers detain women, children on suspicion. I think we need to read that again. Hundreds of women and children who were fleeing their communities in the northern east of Nigeria as a result of the activities of the Boko Haram activities ended up in the military detention camp, where they were held by soldiers for several months on suspicion that they were wives to the terrorists operating in that region. A number of them did actually go into some form of forced marriage with Boko Haram to save their lives and that of their families. This placed them in a precarious situation where they were presumed guilty of collaboration with insurgents and treated like terrorists. Well, you need to get hold of that. Reps dash hope of 3,000 youth dumped Peace Corps bill. Against all expectations, the House of Representatives yesterday made it a no on its plan to override President Muhammadu Buhari's veto on the Peace Corps bill, thereby denying 300,000 youth of gainful employment. The Peace Corps, led by the Commandant Dixon Akko, had projected to recruit about 300,000 if the bill was signed into law. But right now, their hopes have been dashed. This says to PDP to members, don't be distracted by APC antics. I don't know. Okay, we will just take this one and move into the next paper. Imo APC crisis, Okorocha meets with Buhari again. That's the last one I'll take from the News Telegraph, and we'll move to another one. That's the Nation newspaper this morning, and it says how $8.5 billion was released for power project in 13 years. Remember that the president came up to say that the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, well, cutted way that monies that belongs to the power sector. But now, this is a follow-up story, building up to that story we got. But I don't know. I don't know your take on that. Maybe if you call, we can discuss it together, that matter. Okay, but looking at it, with some figures here, and some estimations really here, I think I don't have to read all of those estimations and all of those KVAs and the rest. You can get hold of the papers and read more for yourself. 184.5 million contract fraud. ICPC files charges against Masari. The Independence Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission had filed in a 27-count charge before a federal high court against the former Director General of a Small and Medium-Scale Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, Alhaji Umar Masari. Well, you need to read more on that story. Why Obasanjo is angry by presidency. The presidency said yesterday that former President Olusegun Obasanjo is angry with President Muhammadu Buhari because Buhari is fixing Nigeria with improved power supply, and OBJ is angry. In a tweet yesterday, Special Assistant to the President on social media, Loretta Onoche, lashed Obasanjo for failing to answer a simple question posed by our president, who inherited a nation in darkness. This darkness isn't today. He wasn't even during Obasanjo's time alone. Before I was born, and when they gave birth to me, if NEPA struck out, you will say, ha, thank God, NEPA, lights, and all of that. We use all of those phrases. Excuse me. So you grew up knowing that, hey, even a baby, we know, NEPA, power, they brought lights. It's been off and on, fluctuating. Today you get electricity, you get power, tomorrow you don't get. And it's been like that for ages. I just pray that one day it will be a thing of the past. Okay, we have this bombshell this morning, and it says, Wike exposed. Allegations of bribe, threat of life, sworn witness and testimonies. Why Wike is afraid of Aken. And this says from INEC, I'll just read INEC. I went to Government House at night and collected about 125 million from the governor for the election. Someone was saying this, Plateau State. He said, we all agreed that for the sake of our lives, we shall collect the money. Another person, INEC-led person from Anambra State. Well, for me, I don't think this is right. Most you do, because of your lives, you say because of your life, when you're busy, you collected the money, you spend the money, you didn't report that to the police. All of these allegations, are they really true? And INEC also from Anambra says here, I took the money for fear of not offending the governor. You must be, I don't want to use the wrong word this morning, taking money for the fear of somebody So what do they call that kind of person? That is not your money and you took bribe for the fear of someone. I'm sure they should also be investigated, all of these witnesses. And I'm not saying that the governor is right. I'm not saying Governor Wike is right. But I'm saying, reading out all of these witnesses with what they've said, hey, we are not babies anymore. Wole Soyinka urges federal government to seek foreign assistance to end killing. Killing and ethnic cleansing. Autumn, it's the return of jihad. I don't want to witness any war. I've heard what happened during wars, so I've read books, and I don't want to witness that. So we should just just continue with this killing. Incessant killing must end in this country. And that's sending a message to our security agency. We know that they are doing well, but they can do better. This is not helping anybody. This is the big business angle of the Nation newspaper, and it says, reviving ceramics industry to boost economy. Well, I think I'll end that here and take the last paper this morning. Buhari, that's the Daily Trust. Buhari to get budget today, says Saraki. And we have ex-IGP Musiliu Smith to chair police commission. And the writer says, as many agencies remain without board. We also have here, bank to conduct police recruitment tests today. Peace Corps bill, reps fail to override President Buhari. Shekawa, Wali Jang, Shagari gets bail. You can get more stories in the papers this morning. Go to the news stand, the vendor's stand, and read more, and you can get some for yourself. Well, this is where we come to an end of this segment. I will go on a break. When we come back, we are looking at our entertainment industry. Don't go away.
SuperDawn, your daily live current affairs program where topical issues that border on politics, economy, sport, and sizzling national issues are analyzed, now holds every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Superscreen television. Let your voice be heard. Join us.
Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has potent medicinal properties. Garlic is a plant in the allium onion family. It is closely related to onions, shallots, and leeks. It grows in many parts of the world and is a popular ingredient in cooking due to its strong smell and delicious taste. This compound is known as allicin and is also responsible for the distinct garlic smell. Allicin enters the body from the digestive tract and travels all over the body where it exerts its potent biological effect. Garlic is a plant in the onion family, grown for its cooking properties and health effect. Garlic supplementation is known to boost the function of the immune system. Studies shows that a daily garlic supplement reduced the number of colds by 63% compared with placebo. Cardiovascular diseases like heart attacks and strokes are the world's biggest killers. High blood pressure or hypertension is one of the most important drivers of these diseases. Human studies have found garlic supplementations to have a significant impact on reducing blood pressure in people with high blood pressure. Effects on longevity are basically impossible to prove in humans, but given the beneficial effect on important risk factors like blood pressures, it makes sense that garlic could help you live longer. The fact that it can fight infectious disease is also an important factor because these are common causes of death, especially in elderly people with dysfunctional immune systems. Garlic has known beneficial effects on common causes of chronic diseases, so it makes perfect sense that it could help you live longer. Garlic was one of the earliest performance-enhancing substances. It was traditionally used in Asian cultures to reduce fatigue and enhance the work capacity of laborers. The last one is not the health benefit, but still important. It is the fact that it is very and easy to include garlic in a current diet. It complements most savory dishes, particularly soups and sauces. The strong taste of garlic also adds a punch to otherwise bland recipes. Garlic comes in several forms, from whole cloves and smooth pastes to powders and supplements like garlic extract and garlic oil. The minimum effective dose for therapeutic effect is 1 clove eaten with meals, 2 or 3 times a day. However, keep in mind that there are some downsides to garlic, such as bad breath. The active compound allicin only forms when garlic is crushed or cleaved when it is raw. If you cook it before crushing it, then it won't have the same health effects. The best way to consume garlic is raw, or to crush it and cut it and leave it out for a while before you add it to your recipes. Garlic is going to provide you relief from that stubborn cold and flu. Yes, they absolutely love you and never want to leave. Taking 2 to 3 cloves of raw or cooked garlic a day, or sipping some garlic tea with a touch of honey or ginger to lift up the taste, is not only going to relieve a stuffed nose and cure the cold, but also build your immunity against these frequent visitors. Beneficial effects on common causes of chronic diseases, so it makes perfect sense that it could help you live longer. Garlic was one of the earliest performance-enhancing substances. It was traditionally used in Asian cultures to reduce fatigue and enhance the work capacity of laborers. The last one is not the health benefit, but still important. It is the fact that it is very and easy to include garlic in a current diet. It complements most savory dishes, particularly soups and sauces. The strong taste of garlic also adds a punch to otherwise bland recipes. Garlic comes in several forms, from whole cloves and smooth pastes to powders and supplements like garlic extract and garlic oil. The minimum effective dose for therapeutic effect is 1 clove eaten with meals, 2 or 3 times a day. However, keep in mind that there are some downsides to garlic, such as bad breath. The active compound allicin only forms when garlic is crushed or cleaved when it is raw. If you cook it before crushing it, then it won't have the same health effects. The best way to consume garlic is raw, or to crush it and cut it.
Lion of Judah, my trust is in you. Ancient of days, my trust is in you. I am that I am, God. My trust is in you. Hey ya, esibala bamoti ebolona nago. Hey nabo siamotena. Hey, simila bibilo mameta ye mamela bosa kando de yaleta de babale emamo sande.
Welcome back. I said this is Friday and we're going to make it a bit mild this morning. Well, today on this program, we're looking at Nigerian music industry and we want to look at challenges and prospects in the sector. Because I know the music is generating waves and is rising very high in this country. Lots of people want to be an artist, lots of people want to sing, lots of people just want to show that I have what it takes to make you relax and feel good. Well, today on this program, we have an artist in the house. His name is Ario, and am I right? Rio, how will I call it? Aderayo, Ario Paul, and what's the stage name? Rayo, and that's what I wanted to say. His name is Rayo. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yeah, well, looking at obviously it's showing a musical taste. They like to look this way. I don't know why they like to look this way, but maybe it's a signature or their style. I don't know. But we want to look at Nigerian music industry.
Okay.
Do you think we're there yet?
Yeah, we are there. We are there because I have everything to pull the crowd to my side. With support of God and support of my record label, Sound Records, I think we are there now.
Okay, I'm going to make it a bit personal.
Okay.
Why music? Why did you go into music?
I think music is the only thing I can do for now. Yeah, that's my talent. It's not that I just born into music. Yeah, I was born to sing. That's why I just decided to do music.
So how do you say you're born to sing?
Yeah.
Have you been singing in your mother's home? Some people will tell you.
So.
A lot of artists come here and they say, hey, I've been singing before I was born. Do you have a trait? Your parents, are they musicians?
No.
Do people sing in your...
I think I have somebody singing in my family. I have someone singing in my family before me. But that person is no more. So that's why I have to,
Who is the person, if I may ask?
My brother.
What's his name?
Beru.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sings what style of music? Fuji music. So what style do you sing?
I sing Afro hip hop, that's what I do.
Okay, just know that it's Friday. You'll be doing a lot of songs for us today here in the studios. I like to dance when it's weekend. When I'm not talking politics, I like to enjoy my time.
Sure.
But looking at this industry and looking at you coming into the industry, do you have someone you saw and you admired? Maybe looking at Nigerian industry.
Okay.
That made you to say, hey, I have what it takes and I can be like this. Who's your role model?
Yeah, I think Two-Face Idibia, Tubaba. I so much love that man. Like, he's my brother. Like, I've been watching him doing some good things since maybe 5-6 years back. So I want to be like Two-Face. I would like to be like Two-Face because I love his music so much. So he's the only musician in the industry that I love so much.
So have you met with him before?
Not yet.
You've not? But would you like to sing with him on stage?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you said you're into hip-hop.
Afro hip-hop.
Afro hip-hop.
Yeah.
Why that choice of line?
Yeah, I think I can do that better. So that's why I just have to, because I don't want to stress myself in the music industry.
Okay, as an upcoming artist, do you have people sponsoring you? I'm not looking at your label. I'm looking at outsiders coming to say, I like what you do. Have you been singing before now?
Yeah.
Where? What places?
I started in Kaduna State. So before I came back to Ondo State, then now in Lagos. So I have been doing it all alone. Even my parents were not in support of me singing then.
Okay, then they didn't want you to sing.
They don't want me to
because
sing.
Every parent will want, but Davido is assuring everybody on the street, assuring everybody with a posh car. So people might now want to say, okay, my son will sing. But looking at it, if your parents didn't want you to do that, so how did you manage to enter into the?
Because I have a dream already, so I have to chase my dream.
Are you Martin Luther the King?
No, everybody has what they like doing most. So I think I love doing music, so I have to do it.
But I see that some people don't even have the voice. They don't even have it, and they just sing.
Yeah.
And at times, I don't know how it works. It will sell. It'll be a bang, and you're wondering what kind of music is this?
Good.
But I want us to look also at the kind of choice of words in this music and the kind of videos we play. You know, we produce some kind of videos that, hey, we show nudity. Those days it wasn't like this, where people expose themselves. The music actually means sense. When you look at those days and now, what sells is really the wrong choice of words. What sells is really the vulgar kind of words. What sells now is some exposures that is not really healthy. Why do people buy into that kind of style?
Like my song now, if you watch my video, there's nothing like that in my video.
Okay.
And I don't think I'll be able to do such a thing.
You don't think you're going to expose?
No. I can't do that. I don't think
that's good.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Have you been through school? Or you intend going back to school?
Yeah, I intend going back to school maybe by next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you'll be able to read with all these? Maybe it's Friday.
I will.
It's Friday. Maybe you, before we continue into all of the challenges, maybe you need to do something for me.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
sing a song. Let me just hear the voice.
I'm gonna sing Aisha.
Okay.
The video is out and the song is is in all the platforms that you can download it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do Aisha for you now. Yeah. Hori mi o, lo ba Aisha sọ̀rọ̀, Aisha o. Wá fi lé mi ṣebùgbé, ibikíbi tí fẹ́ rẹ wà, ibikíbi tí fẹ́ rẹ wà, ibikíbi tí fẹ́ rẹ wà, lọ gbé wá fún mi. I'm falling in love with my baby, Opere, I no go lie. Something about you, my baby, they make me, they wonder why. Yeah, Aisha, girl, you they make me mad, oh. Oh yeah. I swear I no go lie, oh. Sometimes I wonder how some people fall in love. Oh. I ask myself at times, can I ever fall in love? When I set my eyes on you, I fell in love with you. I never see the type of girl who go treat me just like you,
My God, I'm beginning to like this song already. I'm not listening to it, but I'm beginning to like this song. Do you train for it? Do you train your voice, or it's just like that? Is it God gift?
My voice has been like this for a long time. I don't do any voice training. I don't do anything like. So I just don't know how come.
Okay, well, we're going to go into some challenges in this music industry, because I know that a lot of artists, especially upcoming artists, had issues. You have different stories we've heard. They go through, before you get a manager, before you get people to help you out the music label, you go through a lot of things. And even signing of contracts, loads of things. If you look at what happened to King's Channels, you know that loads of things went wrong. But looking at this industry in Nigeria, I don't want us to begin first looking at the positive side, but looking at this industry as an upcoming artist, are there challenges?
Yeah, sure. There are challenges. I don't even know where to start from.
Tell me when you started, what happened? Give us the story.
Is it when you go to some shows that you're not even invited, but you feel like performing there? You have to beg. Like me, before I could remember in Ondo State, I paid before I could perform in one shows like that.
You paid instead of them
paying me. So I was the one that have to pay. So guy, you need to register before you go perform for this place. I go pay. How much? Say 1,000 naira. Wow. So I have to meet my guys. I beg, even though 100 naira. 20 naira. So I have to get up money. Then okay, yeah, let me register. So I have to go and register, and I paid. I performed. I didn't even finish my track. Hey guys, it's okay. You can come and be going. Okay, thank you. Is he on the stage throwing me pure water? Guy, come up for stage. You don't even like what you sing. But I have to do it because it's my passion.
What gave you that courage to continue? Some people will have just given up. What about it?
I mean, because I have passion for music, so I have to do it.
So you've gone to, maybe that time you were not really too good. Maybe.
You know.
Throwing sachet water on one.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it then. Because when artists are performing on the stage and they don't like you, so instead of the guy come off for stage now, let another person. So they just like throwing pure water, throwing bottled waters and all that. So you just please let me not embarrass myself here. I just have to go. So that is it.
Okay, what about, these are some of the promoters that will definitely collect money from you, not the big artists. The big artists, have you approached them to say, I want to sing and I want to learn under you? Have you had issues with them when you approach?
I don't want to mention.
All those,
I don't want to.
I don't want you to mention.
I don't want to mention names.
I don't even want you to mention.
Because I had a lot of them.
Okay, tell us your experience.
Giving them, I give them my CD. Okay, yeah, nice one. Don't know. I'll get back to you. So I will collect their contacts and they will get my contacts. The next day if I call them, you know what? I'm busy now. I'm not in the States. Blah 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 blah. Bro, I think it's not yet time for me. So when it's time, I don't need to disturb myself. So I have to be there.
So how long did this go for? Your trying period, period where you try to be known, and nobody is helping you out.
For like 8 years now.
8 years? So when did you start?
I started music when I was 14 years old.
That must be in secondary school.
Yep.
Were you singing in school?
Yeah.
14, and so all those long years.
Yeah.
You've been trying. So how did you finally sort someone to say, okay, not
God,
worry?
You know, when God says, guy, you've tried enough, this is your right time for you to just, climb the ladder. So it just happens like a magic. So I cannot even explain how it happens, but I thank God for everything.
Is it not because you are seeing people buying Porsche cars, you are seeing people assuring people, you are seeing people, I remember in December last year, loads of shows, my nieces came and we had to go to some of these places and I said, wow. So Nigerian youths can actually queue up to get tickets to watch all of these events. Event was just everywhere in December, and could it be because of the monies you guys know you're going to get from it? That is where, because we've seen some artists, after making it, after blowing up, you don't just hear about them again. Yeah. Is that also passion?
That's not passion.
They
just want
for
to,
you, is it about the
no,
nice ride, the latest BMWs and the rest, the Benz? Is it both now the C classes?
I'm doing it just because I love it. I love doing it because I think anytime I'm singing or anytime I'm recording in the studio, I find it so easy for me than doing any other thing. So that's why I just like, man, I just love singing. I sleep in the studio all day. So.
All days you sleep. Is it hard work to sing? Is it not to sing? The voice is just there. Is it not just sing and just get the lyrics and just put it on that line, just sing? Is it not just to sing?
Yeah, but for me, it's that easy for me, but I don't know for any other person. So.
But you were telling us a story before I interjected about how you got to meet people that have decided they saw what you have and decided to help you out. Tell us about it.
Many people would like to help, and maybe they don't have the power to do that. So me, I can't blame anybody, because even in my place now, people are like, bro, I did sing. I was like, even me say that they help me now. So how do you want me to help you? People that they feed. So how you gonna make me feed you? Like, don't worry, God is in control. But to me, I cannot promise you anything. But just keep trying. When it's your time, you get there.
So how did you meet this? How did you come in contact with this new label?
It's a long story because I was working as a plumber in the estate.
A plumber?
Yeah, as a plumber.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of my brother works in the estate too, like my street brother. So we're like, guy, I too like your hustle, because I I did plumbing work, laundry, and
I hope we are all. I hope the youth there, you are listening. I hope we're all listening. It wasn't just coming to sit here. He's gone through a lot before coming here.
I did plumber. Yes. I did laundry. I did car wash in the same estate, just to make sure that, man, I don't want to stay idle. I just have to, do something. Even like, I will pay for house rent. I have my younger brother with me. I have to feed him too. So, and I'll pay for studio section. So I have to I have to work to get a little thing to support myself. So then my brother was like, guy, no worry. Anything I could do for you for this estate, no worry. Anybody will go meet them. So he just told me that, man, I think we have a new person in this estate too. It's like the person has a record label, but he's not sure yet. So I was just coming back from where I went to deliver some clothes to my customers. So I was coming back, guy, it's a guy, just chill. The guy just came inside now, so let me go and meet him. I said, okay, no problem, bro. So he met him, I was like, your brother sings. He said, yes. Okay, can I see him? I said, yeah, okay, let me see him. So he called me that, Ray, you come on, we want to see you. I met him that, good afternoon, sir. I said, how are you doing? I said, Baba, I do. Your brother tell me, say you sing. Yes, Baba. What kind of song do you sing? I say, I sing Afro-pop. Say, Afro-pop. Because everybody when they meet me, they tell me say they sing hip hop, but how your own content different from them? I say, but no, okay, let's go upstairs. That's how it happens.
And that's how they took you up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to play the music, Aisha, and we dance a bit. Then it's Friday. Then we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, that's Aisha, I guess, and you are the artist.
Yeah.
I want us to look at the future. Looking at what is happening now, you've been signed on. Sometimes you see these people when that's the story we hear from label owners, and you see that when you sign them, before even the signing, they are so humble. Yes, sir, yes, ma. And when they are up there, where they start making waves, hey, they tell the manager, excuse me, fire manager, fire this and fire that, and all of this. I hope you won't be like that.
I won't.
But you've heard stories like that.
Yeah, because I have been like this for the past how many years, so I don't think I will be able to do such a thing, because this is my normal life. I don't think.
So have you been playing in shows in Nigeria? Have you been playing?
Yeah. Because next month I will be going to Cotonou. I'm having shows in Cotonou next month, and I'm having some other shows here in Nigeria, in Lagos. So
you perform?
Yeah.
I want to see you live on stage. This is the guy that told us he went through all of these things in life and is live on stage. I can't wait to see you live. But we're looking at Nigerian industry. What would you say, looking outside international artists and looking inwards Nigeria? Would you say that we've done well?
Yeah, we've done well. Because shout out to Wizkid, Davido, Olamide, and Tiwa Savage, and the rest artists in the industry. They've done well. So that's why we, the young one, we are coming to to support. Because Yoruba people do say Igi only Dagboshi. So we need to support them, and they also need to show us love. We need to support us also, so that we can get there. That is only what I think I can.
Not to
say.
push you guys aside to say upcoming artists and
So we need their support, and they need our support also. So that is what I think I can say about that.
Okay, need their support, they need your support. But have you approached any one of them?
Like very soon I'll be working with some of them. Okay. Yeah, someone like Olamide, Davido, Nice, and some people like that.
You are going to. We just remember that you were with me on stage sometime. All these artists, you go for their programs and you'll be shocked. You see, hey, this auntie, she interviewed me when I started, and then it ends there. I hope you recognize us when you get to that. But we're looking at prospects, and we're looking ahead the future. With what you're saying in Nigeria, do you think we can take over the world?
Yeah, we can take over the world, because it's very easy. So far we know what we are doing, so it's very easy for us to just to take over. I think we are moving there. We are moving there already. So it's not. We just have to put in the hard work again, so we can just get to the normal point we're going to.
Now I wanted to ask this. A lot of artists take their videos outside the country. I don't really know. Is it a thing of class? I don't know. Are you also thinking of taking the next video outside this country? Is it that we don't have good environments where you can shoot nice movies, or we don't have good cameras? Because we have fantastic cameras.
We have everything.
So why the idea of taking?
I just think it's an opportunity. Maybe when they travel abroad, instead of me going back to Nigeria and do this, let me just do it here.
But they're empowering other people there. They're giving other people's money instead of making Nigerians the money stay here. When you give other people,
you know what? I can't really say anything about that
because you've not
I've not been there.
I know people like you want to shoot your video in Korea. People like this. Now some of them are going to South Africa. South Africans are making more money out of the video shoot. But looking at the qualities of video in Nigeria, artists, do you like what you're seeing?
Yeah. We are doing a great job. Like the video of Aisha that we just see now, like I shot it in Nigeria here, so we did everything in Nigeria, and it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, and we can do better than that.
Okay. We're actually looking at this industry generating funds for the people, for the country, where the industries can make you employ more people, can make you set up studios, can make you bring in upcoming artists. Do you have this in plan for the future?
Sure, yeah, I had it.
Tell us about your plan.
My plans are, I want to have my own label when it's time for me to have it, and sign the upcoming artists too. If possible for me to just, if possible for me to just leave the music for them, leave everything I'm doing for them, like for me to just push them up. That's my plan.
Okay. Okay.
We have a lot of talents in this Nigeria.
Nigeria has talented people.
We are talented people.
Then I want to hear you sing the song that you started with, your first song. This one is the already cooked one that you did. You edited some things. The one that you did first, and you said, "This is my first song."
My first
packaged
song,
one.
My first song. My fourth song. I think it's
well, you've done a lot.
I've done a lot.
Okay, give us something else aside Aisha.
Okay, aside Aisha, I'll give you Aya. Like I remember then when me no get levels. Nígbà tí mo máa mú gàrí level. Now man has don't fall from heaven. I dey do my things, I know they fumble. Yeah, I be the start like play. Now blessings they fall on my ways. Oh. I dey throw away, I dey do my things, I know they downgrade. Now then when me no get to
When you ate, you have to
Like,
translate that because I can speak Yoruba and hear Yoruba. I am partly.
Oh, my friends, they give me leg over. CD boy, don't they go high out? Sound records, don't they go viral? Squishies and money, know they spend there out. Like, I just did the song like some weeks ago.
That level, what is it all
like
about?
Gary level, you know, other.
The way you were soaking it seriously.
Yeah. I'm not joking.
So maybe you need to repeat it so that I can know the lines.
I remember then when me no get levels. Nígbà tí mo máa mú gàrí level. Now man has don't fall from heaven. I do my things, I know they fumble. Yeah, I be the start like play. Now blessings they fall on my way. So I dey throw away, I dey do my things, I know they downgrade. Oh.
When you were doing all those plumbing works, you were doing all those dry cleaning jobs, the laundry jobs, I guess while you were doing that, you were singing.
Sure.
You were just using it to kill time
and
enjoy yourselves. And
that's it.
Your
I'm using all those ones to build my profile, you know, and during that period, and some lyrics are coming through, so just putting it down.
And your friends that didn't believe in you, what are they saying now?
They're just watching the next, as in they are just waiting and seeing the next step. Like, okay, we knew that now you've gotten signed to a label, so you've dropped the video, so okay. Now we've been hearing your music on radio. Okay, let's see how it's gonna be.
But they'll be feeling cool that this is
sure.
my friend, man.
This is my guy.
This is my friend, man.
A lot of them.
But I know that some people have given up, and I want to know why you didn't give up. Why didn't you just say? Because after the frustration, after the letdown, after they train you away, you still standing.
This life, you have to believe in yourself. That's one point. Because if you think you can do something and you are not working on it, it means you are just like, I know I can sing now, but let me just drop it first and do this one. No, you don't have to do that. Because while I was still doing my plumbing work, doing laundry, doing car wash, and I'm still singing. So my work won't stop my time singing. It won't stop it. I know the time I'm supposed to close from my plumbing, my laundry, and my car wash. And I know the time I'm supposed to go to the studio. My producer will come, they come studio today. Papa, I will come do nights. So I will never give chance for anything to disturb my own music stuff, because I believe in myself. So in anything anybody's doing in this life, you have to have the strong belief when you say that, man, why not now? Look at it now. So I have to do it. Because you don't know as in, I don't even know how to put it. You don't know what God has in plan for you on that stuff you're doing. So you don't have to back up. You have to just put your.
I'm sorry, I have to go through this other side also, where you hear artists takes all sorts, even in the videos, take all sorts, sniff all stuff, take all sorts stuff, proudly breaking bottles and drinking and smoking, all sorts. Some of them, they do these things. And is it part of the branding where you just take all sorts and kill yourself? Is it part of the style?
No. Some people do believe that whenever they take something, it gives them inspiration or something. I don't think it's like that. What do you think? Because I think when you are talented, you don't have to use anything to
influence you.
Yeah. Me in the studio, if I want to record, I only take Coke or cold water. My producer, why they do like this? See best now. Why don't? But just chill, leave the best. Maybe after recording, I can now take something.
Why must you take all those things?
So I don't have to. I don't have to drink before I record, or I don't have to drink before going on stage. So I think I'm having the energy. So I have to do it with my own cool energy, so I can see what I've been doing. See, because I do drink. Because I see anytime I drink, my mood of recording is like, man, I'm not trying at all. So I have to be on
You
my.
have to be sane.
Yeah.
And it's not good to get influenced and get yourself messed up. It's not good.
It's not good.
But looking at the government and looking at this industry, what do you think government can do to improve this industry? Because government has a role.
I think we need the government to support the music industry. Because I don't think they are supporting at all. And if they support the music industry as they are supporting football, I think no. There won't be much upcoming artists in the street suffering. Yeah, because I've gone to museum, all these talent shows a lot, but man, I don't want to talk about it.
Maybe they should play the Aisha. Let's just watch what he's done again. Let's get the Aisha on, and so you see what he did, starting from nothing, and he started packaging himself to get to this level. Let's see the video again.
Oh, na na na, na. They call me Ray, baby, yeah. Ray, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, read me, oh. Love, Aisha, sorrow. Aisha, oh. Wafile mi shebuke. Ibi kibi kiferewa. Ibi kibi kiferewa. Ibi kibi kiferewa. Love, go out for me. I'm falling in love with my baby, you. I no go lie. Something about you, my baby, they make me they wonder why. Yeah, Aisha, girl, you they make me mad, oh. Oh yeah, I swear I no go lie. Sometimes I wonder how some people fall in love. I ask myself at times, can I ever fall in love? When I set my eyes on you, I fell in love with you. I never see the type of girl who could treat me just like you. Yeah, no little mommy. Follow me home, I want that. The love I'm having for you, my baby girl, is just for you.
Welcome back. Is it expensive to shoot a music, an album? Is it expensive?
Yes, it is.
Because I saw what you did there. Is it expensive?
Yeah, it is. Because it's not easy at all to get a location, to pay the director.
Do you pay for the location?
Yeah, we have to.
Really?
We have to pay for everything we're doing.
Can't you tell them, hey, this boy is new. This boy is new.
They don't send me now. I mean, one blue. They don't send anybody now. I mean, one blue, so I have to. Yeah, so that is their own job. That is what they do for a living. And
Okay.
so I have to pay them. We have to pay them for them to do our own job for us.
Okay.
So nothing
it's
is
expensive getting the location. What else?
Yeah, it's expensive getting the location, the costume,
The dancers. Do you pay
dancers.
for that?
Yeah, we have to pay for everything. The only thing I'm not paying for myself.
Okay, we will now wrapping up this edition. But looking at where you started and how far you've gone, what would you advise people watching right now that they want to be like you, they want to sit here, get their own album out, and they want to go to television stations, radio stations, they just want everybody to buy their music? What would you say?
All I have to say is my brothers, my sisters, I know it has not been easy at all, but you just have to put in your hard work. That's number one. And be prayerful. Number two. And believe in yourself. That's number three. Because don't think you have any brother or you have any sister somewhere that anytime I call him, you try to do something by yourself. Try to look for alternative. No. You don't just have to sit and be expecting my brother, my sister to,
They might not come. The money might
they will not even come.
Because when they don't have, and you assume that they have.
Yeah. Because like me, it got into a time that I fought with my brother. Like, bro, why will I need money and you will tell me that you will send me money and I will not see anything? What's happening, bro? If you don't get, tell me say you don't get. I will understand. Don't be say you can't bro, maybe no vex, but no worry. I was okay, no problem. But me, I'm a kind of person that I don't rely on anybody. Even my mom, I don't rely on anybody. I have to hustle for myself to get what I need myself. So if I get what I need myself, okay, I'll be proud of myself that, man, I think I'm improving. So please, please, please don't rely on anybody. Just believe in yourself that you can do it if you know you can sing. Because there are some people that, my guy is singing now and I see that he's making, man, the hair now. Nobody just to sing. Man, we can sing, Joe. This I can sing. So I have a lot of friends like that and they're nowhere to be found now. So just believe in yourself, that's all.
Yes, believe in yourself and hard work.
Yeah.
Well, Rio, I must say that I want you to make it in life, and not only to assure people anything, make it in life.
Sure.
I know the fact that you talked about where you started, how you started. It wasn't the bed of roses. You started from nowhere, and today you can boldly say that this is my album.
Yeah.
And I did it. I want to thank you for coming on this edition this Friday.
Yeah.
And before you leave, you're going to sing something for us.
Sing.
Yes, you have to do something for us.
Sing.
Give us something.
Okay.
And you also do something with Super Screen Television, SuperDawn.
SuperDawn.
Do something with SuperDawn.
SuperDawn. Where will I even start from? Okay.
Maybe SuperDawn on Friday, just do that.
SuperDawn. I don't even know where to start. Yeah, my people keep watching SuperDawn. It's Friday. I'm gonna give you a freestyle on one song. Okay. We go to pray, make we go higher, oh, higher. Backward never, rara, oh, rara. We go to pray, make we go higher, oh, higher. Yeah, it's your boy Superstar Rayo. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Superstar Rayo. Follow Sal Records at Sal Records. God bless you.
Okay, bless you
Thank
too.
you.
I want to thank Rio for coming on this edition.
You're welcome.
Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I wish you the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, viewers at home, this is where we come to an end of this segment. Up next is SuperDawn Sports with Prince Will. We'll be right back.